Hello, I'm Gil Zilkha. Welcome to my channel. This video is taken from my larger video discussing the major symphonies, which is a follow-up to my previous video on the major symphonies. This one is covering the second grouping of symphonies. And if you enjoy this, I hope you'll take time to look at that larger video. Just know that you can click through it. It's divided into chapters to check out whichever symphony you're interested in. So I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so now let's move on to English composer, late romantic, Edward Elgar. I'm going to cover his first and second symphonies. If you know Elgar from his most famous works like Nimrod out of the Enigma Variations and the Cello Concerto, you know he knew how to create a good melody, one that sticks in your ear. And so you have that throughout these symphonies. The first one is really noble, and it has this noble kind of march that it starts with that's developed throughout the work. Like both symphonies, it's got a beautiful slow movement where you have that wonderful string sound, that English string sound, and then it ends very majestically. The first does. The second is also a very dramatic and lyrical work. There's a little bit more of a tragic tinge to it, particularly in the Largo. It's got a little bit more pathos to it. And for these works, my top recommendation is noted Elgarian Sir John Barbirolli. This is with the Philharmonia in the First Symphony and the Halle Orchestra in the Second Symphony. These are both recorded in the 60s, and in this case you can get them coupled together. There's also the Barbirolli Elgar box, which includes things like the Cello Concerto with Jacqueline Dupre, the C pictures with Janet Baker. So there's different ways to collect them. The sound is very good stereo, particularly in the first. The second is a little bit more thin sounding. But what you're looking for here is the interpretation. Barbirolli just brings that passion, that commitment, that sensitivity, that humanity that really sells you on both works. The gorgeous string sound he gets. For example, in the final movement, in the middle of the final movement of the first, there's this beautiful string melody over harp arpeggios that just melts your heart. And then the pathos of that slow movement in the second symphony is also just it's just sells you on the work. It's so committed and passionate. So that's my top choice for the Elgar symphonies. However, I also have to recommend the man himself, Elgar, conducting his own symphonies. This is with the London Symphony, recorded in 1930 is the first, and the second was recorded in 1927. And first of all, the sound is not bad, particularly in the first for its time. The second sounds a little bit more dim. Those few years apparently make a difference. But what you get here is, of course, you get the authority of Elgar conducting his own music. But sometimes when you hear these early recordings, particularly in a case where the composer himself is conducting, there's this spontaneity and this sense of discovery that you get, and a real commitment and to selling the work, and that's what you get here. They're really dramatic, exciting, committed performances that, despite the sound quality, if you like these works, you really should hear Elgar's own versions. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, I hope you'll also take time to click the like and subscribe buttons. And with that, I want to wish you all a great day and happy listening.